Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, another speed read. I've got loads, so I'm going to be trying to get on top of these. Speed read on Elon Musk, please. Hi BFP, I'm listening to Elon Musk's biography. So interesting. I worry about him though, and whether he will come to harm from those who oppose him, on whether he will weather the storms ahead and continue to do good for mankind. Thank you. Well, I am a big fan of Elon Musk. Yes, he's strange a little bit, you know, he's got 6 kids and always working. They criticise him on, you know, you got an ex-partner speaking out against him and who's probably been turned. And then obviously you've got the lawsuit now with this, I don't know whether it's media mix of something. You know, he's certainly got his work cut out on X. I think we should all start just calling it X now, because it's not Twitter, is it? If we want to support Elon and be 100% behind him, we need to leave old days and old names in the past. So I'm going to start referring to it as just X. It doesn't feel uncomfortable to me. I must admit at first, I was saying Twitter X, you know, but we all know X is. And, you know, I have to say, Elon likes his single letters. I think he's named his children, or some of his children, with weird letters maybe as well. They're all coming after him, you know. He's all for free speech. They'll see it as that he controls quite a lot, you know. He's launching rockets into space. He's behind the technology for driverless cars, and also I just feel like, you know, people are threatened by him in power. I mean, I just love the way he gets on and tweets, you know. I'm a bit like Elon Musk. You just say what you say and that's it. And, you know, F the woke brigade as well. So let's have a look then, because I have given it some thought with him before this before this speed read request. I think it's going to be very, very interesting. So 3 cards max, even though I'm tempted to do more on him. But anyway, so what are Elon Musk's biggest challenges at the moment with people in power? People just talking shite, really, you know, making up stuff, like Meghan and Harry. They have a grain of sand of truth, and then, you know, on a full beach, and then it's twisted. So I see, you know, a lot of people trying to take a truth and then so like curry it up, you know, and all to get favour. So you've got these companies like the media mix. All it's doing is giving them publicity as well. It's, you know, so yeah, I think his biggest problem is trying to sort the truth from the fiction as well, which is one thing he's doing on X. He's not always going to get it right, you know. You've got to have eyes in the back of your head and more eyes and more eyes. But, you know, to say that he sacked half the workforce or half the workforce or more than half the workforce went, it's not a problem because it's still running as is. So, you know, it will eventually make a profit. Oh, advertisers walking away. Walking away. Well, you can walk away, but you'll be begging to come back. You know, you'll be begging to come back. He can afford for advertisers to walk away. This isn't a business about making profit. This is making a stand, you know, making a point as well. So he obviously has enemies. I'm not going to, you know, say that he hasn't. He's definitely got enemies. But he's also got on the other side as well other powerful people who want him in. You know, you can't let this guy go. He's running the bloody universe at the moment, trying to move us to Mars. He's got the AI capacity and technology and insight. You know, he knows the dangers. I really do feel like, you know, he's got... Come on then, what's going, you know, what have we got going for Elon Musk, and who, you know, who? The past into the future, you know, Elon Musk, he should be a psychic, because he's able to predict things and bring them up into the future. Advertisers and sponsors, they'll come back. They'll come back because he is the closest thing to a god you can get. He's very, very special. He's not for being messed with. He's not for being bought off. He's not into any corruption. You just know that this guy has lived a very, very clean life. Yeah, his father, you know, ended up dating his stepdaughter. Well, that was nothing to do with, you know, Elon Musk. It just shows what a person, what a father he had, you know. So, I mean, really, there's just no need. Couldn't you find anybody else in the planet? Or planets, you know. His dad is a complete and utter embarrassment, you know. It's also been used as a weapon towards Elon. So, but I think it's more or less that what he's got going for him is, you know, these people will start to... I've got people standing up for him, and, you know, especially in this misinformation thing. You know, I see journalists, I see CIA, I see government agencies, okay? Some want him to go, but he's got so much going for him and a contribution to our future. They won't let him go. They won't let him go. Oh, sorry about that. Don't know what's going on out there. Did you hear that? Oh dear, somebody's there doing some work. Anyway, that could be thing as well. Expect Elon to be making much, much more noise about things as well. So, you know, I think he's not really got that much to worry about. Let's see. What do his enemies fear most about Elon? If he could be president, I know he can't, but if he could, I would vote for him myself, you know, I would. What about his enemies? What about his enemies? So what are his enemies afraid of regarding Elon Musk? How fast he's moving, you know, about all bigger deals as well. You're going to hear of another deals. People like him. In some things, you know, they found him charming and cute. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I think most of you have, where he's doing a little jiggle, you know, near a car when he's opening, showing off his latest inventions. You know, and the speed as well at which he works. And it's true, he works, you know, nearly, I don't know, he gets at least 2 days of week working per day, at least. So he's achieving much more. And obviously, they're threatened by the deals, you know. They feel threatened by him being liked so much. They feel threatened that he's on his high horse sometimes, and he's, you know, on the old Twitter, on the old X. Oh, look, we've got X as well, so, you know, they're afraid of that. I don't think he's got so much to worry about. You've just got advertisers. Where do you go? You know, after X, where on earth do you go? I'll tell you where you go. You know, you come back. You just come back. There's nothing like it. And I mean, even Facebook and Zuckerberg and everybody, they're all tainted. They are all tainted for silencing, suppressing people. You know, I feel like his enemies will get nowhere because Elon has the protection of higher and more influential people, because he's so important, and the things that he does, the deals, and everything, just everything about him, no one is going to let him go. So yeah, he does have enemies. However, he has a lot more fans. He has a lot more people, backers, investors coming on as well, and coming back in. I actually do find him, in a funny way, quite attractive. He'd be my type of guy. Don't tell my husband that. He'd be my type of guy, because he's a bit awkward. He's, a bit odd, and he's out there for his thinking. Although I suppose any girl that gets with Elon will always, you'd have to schedule an hour in for a date, because he'd be off back to work. I think he does, everything's on his mind. He's able to sit with you, have a conversation for a bit, but he's still racketing in his head about other stuff. So this guy never switches off. So yeah, I don't see anything bad coming his way. Only good stuff. It's, weather the storm, just weather the storm, and he's quite good at taking all that criticism. He's been knocked down a peg or two many a times, especially with his businesses. Well, go on then, one last card. Will Elon ever find true love and lasting? Yeah, yes! Look at that, I mean, he's able to do it all, so he can have a relationship, as long as he's in charge, though, okay? I think, his partners would have to accept that this guy is superhuman. Don't know how he does it. Gets up at 3 o'clock, works till 12, but he'll schedule in, so he'll do it differently. A relationship with Elon would be different, but it would still make him feel special and have the romance. And that's what they'd have to do, they'd have to be at his beck and call. He's the one with the power. And they'd have to fit in with him, he's too important to us to go off on his jollies for a fortnight with somebody and not do anything. He has to keep going. He definitely does, and he will as well. He's got an excellent work off it. But I just really feel, superhuman. That's how I feel about him. Pure ability. The way he thinks, the numbers he can crunch just like that, and the things he comes out with. So, I do feel he might even be seeing somebody already, okay? Already. And it will be strong, and it will be pure, and the person, the partner, will be accepting of him, and so try and support him as well. And that may mean that she does what he says, and when. So it's not dictatorial. I think anybody going with Elon Musk will need to accept this, and she certainly does. Yeah, I think he's with somebody. I think he's quietly on the probably met her on X. X for a reason. Okay guys, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Bye now. Bye bye. Bye.